Hi again, Peter Bernstein from the very active floor of Interactions 13 here in Indianapolis. I'm here with Tim Passios, Solutions Maven for Interactive Intelligence. Tim gave a fabulous demo on the opening day here of a very exciting product, Interactive Interaction Supervisor, which runs off an iPad, and we're going to let you walk us through a little bit about why it's important and what it does.
Oh, certainly. So, mobile or contact center supervisors are becoming a lot more mobile these days. We traditionally in the contact center industry have always tied a supervisor to their desk. You know, whenever there has been a need for someone who's needed assistance from the agent perspective, the alert that would go to the agent's or the supervisor's desktop would require them to be at that desktop to be able to see that alert. In the old days, when they first started, back when I was a contact center agent and I needed help, I used this method. You know, raise the hand, the supervisor comes up and sits down with me and listens to whatever problem I have and helps to solve the problem. So again, we eliminated that by allowing the supervisor to stay at their desk. The problem is that that's not where they want to be. They want to be up and around in the contact center, they want to be helping out, or they're in meetings, or they could be working from home, or they could be traveling. The same is true for contact center managers and CEOs, CFOs, or whomever needs to see the data of the contact center.
And we live in an age where real time is the only time, and maybe even that's too slow, right?
Absolutely correct. So we needed a way to be able to give the statistical information and the information and insights into what's going on in the contact center to people who needed to see it when they needed to see it, wherever they would be, and this is the result.
So we're going to have our cameraman here zoom in a little bit to show just how incredible the functionality is that's been packed into this.
So I'll hit some of the highlights here. So what we're looking at right now is the supervisor dashboard. So I get a good statistical overview of everything that's going on within this contact center. And like traditional iPad apps, you can go ahead and add new features if you needed to, and you can move things around. I'll go ahead and touch on one of these and just move the stats around if I needed to. I'm going to move this one back to over here where I want it to be. And then take a look at more insights and in-depths of information. So for example, right now I'm looking at current shift and current periods. I can navigate that off from one to the next if I needed to. Of course I'm in cancel out of that one. Or I can flip some of these data elements over. Some of these have deeper insights that you can drill into and see what's going on behind the scenes.
So when you were developing this, what was the must-have? Actually the must-haves?
There are probably 2 or 3 main must-haves. One was the statistical views. Having those KPIs that contact center supervisors and managers and executives need to know what's going on. So the dashboard in and of itself. I would say the alerting mechanism of being able to see exactly what's going on. So when I want to know if my KPIs are out of adherence, if my agents are not logged in when they're supposed to, the average talk time or handle time is too long, that kind of information was there. And also I like this feature, the ability to come in and email that information at any time, a screen cap of that information to someone who needs to know about it in order to make the decisions they need to.
So it's making sure that the right people have the right information at the right time in order to solve a problem.
Absolutely, and here's probably one of my favorite features. You're in a contact center and it's growing. You got new employees coming in and out, contact centers traditionally have turnover, and you've got an agent that's out of adherence and you want to find where they are, or you want to search for a number of agents then take them off break and get them on the phone because handle times are too long. I come down here to the locator, it loads, I'm going to actually turn this sideways so you can see this a little better, it loads the floor plan of the contact center. And within that I can zoom in and zoom out on individual agents, find out what their status is, highlight them, see what their skill sets are, and if they've got the right skill sets, I can change their status and log them back out. I can also swipe over this way. Oh, I think my hand's sticking to it, there we go. Got a list of all my agents, and as I find a particular agent, I click on it, it highlights where that agent is sitting so I can quickly go to their desk and find them.
So let me understand this. If I'm using Interaction Analyzer, and the analyzer, and I get an alert that one of my agents is in trouble, is that going to go red on the screen so that you know, or?
What would happen here is back on the dashboard here, I will actually see, I'm going to add that in here, my lowest analyzer score. And, oh, I didn't save that. Let's go ahead and save it. Lowest analyzer score, save it. it gets added here as another tile, and if there's an alert set on it, like what you see right here with this yellow dot, or some of these dots up here, eventually when that alert kick off, yes, I'll see exactly what it is, and I'll see which agent triggered that analyzer score. So if there's an agent in trouble, and he's saying the things he shouldn't be saying, I'll see it here, and I'll be able to act upon it.
Amazing.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So there you have it. The mobile executive, and in this case a very important one, the head of the contact center, now has real-time capability to basically run the contact center off of an iPad.
Wherever they are, whenever they need it.
We live in a great world.
We do, yes.